Howdy, y'all. I thought while I'm laying here in my Jeep bedroom, we'd have another nighttime Jeep talk. One major problem. I wish this camera, this is an iPhone, I wish this iPhone camera would pick up what I'm looking at right now. I see innumerable number of stars. I see the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, and I'm sure I'm looking at constellations that I'm totally unfamiliar with. The night air is cool. It's a beautiful night. Not much breeze, though. I prefer a little more breeze. But maybe it'll pick up later. Usually does. Been busy today. Well, had to do some mountain man laundry. That sounds goofy, don't it? Mountain man laundry, but it's got to be done. And did some running around. And so I thought, while I was laying here, I'd just kind of give you a quick rundown on what my goals are as far as following this path of freedom evolution. Well, there's two things that I wanted to do in life as far back as I can remember. First of all, I wanted to be a cop. Well, I did that. Been there, done that, 20 years. Second of all, I wanted to be a mountain man. I wanted to live wild and free in the wilderness, in the mountains, close to nature. And so that's the journey I'm on right now. As I said before, it's nearly impossible, especially in this nation, to live as free as the indigenous people, the pioneers, and the early mountain men and scouts back in the 17 and 1800s. It's impossible to live that free. Too many people, first of all. Too many rules, too many regulations, too much taxes. Too much. I do know individuals, not personally, but I do know of individuals, I'll put it that way, that live pretty close to the way they did back in the early 1800s. They travel by horseback, by foot. They make all their own clothes out of buckskin. They hunt their food. So they try to live pretty close to that era, to that time period. At one time, I thought I would embark on that particular path. But I've always loved motorcycles too. I can't help it. I love motorcycles. So I thought, well, I could blend the two together. I love the Iron Horse. Of course, I love four-legged horses. Certainly enjoyed the time I had when I worked on a ranch out in Montana. Rode horses all the time. But I love motorcycles, and so I thought, well, I could just blend the two, mix the two together, marry the two together. My Iron Horse and the path of a mountain man. Thus, Iron Horse, Mountain Man. And besides, I'm pretty much of an eclectic type person. I like mixing things together, old and new. Not too new, but certainly old and some new. When I had my house back in Ohio, 3 stories, full basement. It was very eclectic. It was a mixture of cowboys, Indians, biker stuff, Viking stuff. That's just who I am. And of course, until I got my shed built out back, my Iron Horse used to sit right in the living room. So I just want to mix the two time periods together. And I don't know. There's just something that excites me about that. It's like a burning flame in my gut. Excites me. It's like a passion. It's what I was born to do. And in doing so, in blending those two eras together, disconnect as much as possible from this societal cesspool of greed, lies, and, oh, what else? Corruption, yeah. The more that corrupt politicians, anti-American politicians, try to strip my freedom away, the more I will disconnect. The closer they try to get to control me, not going to happen. As the saying goes, stay wild, never let them tame you. For what time I've got left on this earth, I'm 68 years old. I don't know how much time. Could be a year, could be 6 months, could be 10 years, could be 20 years. I don't know. I do have some longevity in my family. So far, I'm enjoying good health, try to take care of myself. So for what time I have left, I just want to spend it with the mountains, with the wilderness, explore the various mountain ranges here in the United States and the wilderness areas in between, the mountains, the valleys, the streams, the rivers, the lakes, the snow-capped mountains. So I'm working to get some of my peripheral debts wiped away, and then I can venture out more to fulfill my vision, my dream. So until then, I'm going to get some sleep as I stare at the starry sky. I hope you take a few moments, shut the TV off, walk outside. If it's daytime, look up at the sun, look at the trees, look at life all around you. Not technology, life. It's nighttime, go out and look at the stars, look at the moon. Close your eyes, feel the breeze, smell the air. Hopefully you can smell something besides smog and pollution. But just think about freedom, nature, what's real. And don't let anybody take that from you. Till next time, protect and defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And God bless.